Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. While I was over Dad's on Sunday, he gave me some mushrooms or fungi, and yeah, some of them were dried out. This is what they look like. This is the dried out one. Sort of, I broke it up. Don't know what it is. So it's all sort of velvety and almost amadou-like inside. I tried getting a spark into it yesterday and it wouldn't take a spark from flint and steel. So it looks like that. Now I had these in the oven to dry out and then I broke it open. So this is the sponge-like part of it. And then he gave me this one. It's a big woody bracket fungus of some type. Now it's gone really hard and wood-like as I've dried it out. So I had it in the oven for a couple of hours yesterday. Now this one here, this is the first one I showed you, and it's spongy, but it wouldn't take a spark. I tried driving sparks into it yesterday. And then that's all fluffy and whatnot. I spawned some flint. Got a 2 kilo piece of flint there and I spawned some up. As I said, I'd driving sparks into it and it wouldn't take a spark. So, and this is very wood-like, so I doubt that'll take a spark. But what I'm thinking, because I hit it with a lighter yesterday and it started to burn very ember up very well. But what I'm thinking is ember transfer as a coal extender. It's not a good piece of char cloth. Some of that char cloth I transferred over and it was very old, like years old. Transferred out of a box that I had. There we go. Not trying to make excuses, but yeah, it is old char cloth. Doesn't take much to get going. Let's see what happens with that. This is this woody stuff. It might be too wood-like. because that was the piece of... Oh no, I thought there was a piece of char cloth in there. Well, this one's burning away, no dramas whatsoever. Turned into a coal. It's getting awful hot. I don't know. Well, it's smoking. Yeah, it's going as well. It's just turning into a coal too. This stuff's good, because that's just turned into a coal. So both of them are just smouldering away. That was that piece I knocked off there just to expose that piece there. I just wanted to see what colour that 2 kilo piece was. I'm not going to break it up because it's a black piece of black, and I've got plenty of black. That's just smouldering away. So yeah, that's good, and these ones are too. So that works out well. Yeah, so it's just I don't know what it is. Smells alright. Smells just earthy and fungus like. I don't know if I should be breathing it in. Probably a toadstool. Poisonous, maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't be eating it. It's a nice coal extender anyway. This one hasn't gone out either. But they won't take a spark from flint and steel. Titanium one, you might be able to get them to go, but I look at the titanium ones more as just a novelty. They're hardly worth the effort to fool around with most of the time. Yeah, they're good once you dry it out. And this is just found in Dad's backyard. So it's just a fungus that he had grown there. And once you get it going, ember transfer, you could certainly use that as a coal extender and get your embers going and that. So he just wanted me to report on it as to what we could probably use it as, you know, like whether it'd take a spark or whether it was useful. Yeah, he had dried this out for quite a long time, but the other lot wasn't very dry at all. But I just put it in the oven for a couple of hours. But I think it is still, it seems to be still fairly moist. So still, I'm gonna whack it back in the oven, or I might whack it out the thing. But this one is very dry. It's just, that's that one, that's this one here, and that's still smouldering away, and that's this one, and it's turned into like a wood-like thing. So imagine how long that'd last if you get an ember going on that one. How long that would last you to get as an ember, you know, it'd turn into a massive big ember. But anyway, yeah, just more fun experimenting with this stuff, because yeah, we always want to get more and more of this stuff. That was that bit I broke off. I broke a bit off of there to experiment with this, because I like to find these things so we can get more information about it for here in Australia, because yeah, we've got to be able to use all this stuff, you know, if you've got it around. This one here is of a particular, it just doesn't go out. It just keeps, like, that's turning into a big coal. It's a beauty actually. I really like this one. This got that fine velvet leather-like substance, and it almost reminds me of amadou. But yeah, and it just keeps smouldering away, just away it goes, and it's going like a champ. So, and it doesn't want to go out. Like, I don't have to really coax it along. But that other one too, the wood ones, again, it just turned into a big ember. So yeah, anyway, wanted to report on that, because Dad was interested in what it was. I'm going to dry this more out. This one is dry. That's the one I've been fooling around with more. I'll dry this one out. I don't have to dry this one out more. It's been processed and ready to go. So, but once this one's dried out more, I'll add it to that, and yeah, we can use it to for coal extenders. It will not take a spark. I sat here for 15 minutes trying to drive a spark into it. It was very frustrating. But yeah, that's just the way it goes. It's yeah, it reminded me much of like polypore. I couldn't even thin. I think thinned out. I doubt it'd take a spark. But anyway, I don't know what type of mushroom it is or what fungus it is. Yeah, and I would not be eating it. Probably not even, shouldn't be even breathing it in. But yeah, I'm getting a good whiff of it now. It just smells earthy and yeah, it smells a bit like dirt. A bit, I don't know. But most fungi smell like that anyway. So that's what it reminds me of as it's burning. Anyway, thought I'd report on it. So if anyone who's in Australia here knows what that looks like, what that is, what it looks like from what that looks like, and can comment on it, be muchly appreciated, because that's what Dad found in the backyard, and that big black one. It didn't really change much from when he took it off, and yeah, it seems to burn all right once you get an ember into it. Anyway, thanks for watching.